Chris and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah.
Live.
Inshallah.
Live. Right now.
901-25, look alive. I don't remember that song. That was a good song, though. That dance
Drake has some bangers, man.
Yeah, he just hopped on. It's not even his song, funny enough. He just hopped on and he took over.
Whose song is it?
Block Boy JB.
Oh, no idea.
Exactly.
I have no idea who those guys are.
Because that's what Drake does. He hops on random song. It's a Drake song, and we'll never remember the name of the regular artist. War. Shout out to Block Boy JB. I hope you're doing all right, pal. I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing all right. Looking all jacked up and macked up.
Carlos
here.
is looking swole today.
Goddamn fucking Mack truck, baby. God damn. Even I'm just like, jeez.
Wow. Carlos looking pretty good today, man. Looking pretty good today.
Anywho, let's get this show on the road there. Young World! I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. Thanks for joining us for another week, another edition, another episode of The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. And we got a interesting episode for you today on today's episode of The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. Ryan, say hello to the children.
What's going on, everybody? I just want to say happy Thursday for everyone who happens to be listening on a Thursday, and then happy Friday if you're listening on the Friday.
Or any day.
Or any day, realistically. You know, Carlos and I definitely are here for another episode, so thank you for listening. I think that's the first and foremost thing we usually normally say, but
and
we
rest
mean
in
it.
Peace, Uncle Phil.
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. But we definitely mean it. You know, we're about 104 episodes in. This is our 104th, funny enough. And if you're listening, we definitely appreciate it. There's nothing more than we can really say if you just happen to take a couple minutes out of your day to listen. So thank you.
Listen to more. That's what I'll tell them.
Honestly.
That's it. They'd be like, oh, man, I listened to a bit of your episode. That's it? We have 100 and some odd episodes. That's all you listen to? Listen to more.
Hours.
All right?
Hours.
Hours in, pal. Catch up. You know how many TV shows don't even have 104 episodes? That would kill to make it to 104?
That is true.
Huh?
That is true.
We're on Simpsons level territory here. We're on, what else has more than 100 episodes? We're on ER. All right? Passions. Young and the Restless. Days of Our Lives. Monday Night Raw. Friday Night SmackDown. And I'm not talking WWE. I'm talking about the tapes I have at home.
I think there was probably a couple of classic shows that should have had 100 episodes, but 100%. Didn't.
But, I mean, 100 is so much. It's like, who really has that many ideas?
Like, I don't even think the Fresh Prince had that many episodes.
No, they did not have 100 episodes. It's just like, even if it went on, it would have been like, do you really want to go on so much? You're just like, I'm sick of it. What if the blank is like that for some people? What if the cancellations are followed too much? We say way too much, and we get canceled.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll be ever running out of ideas. I think ideas always like stem out of nowhere, especially with us.
They really do. Well, let's just hope we don't jump the shark or anything. Do you know what that term means?
Jump the shark.
Yeah,
I've never heard that term in my entire life.
It's a TV term. So it started with the show called Happy Days, where a character, the Fonzie or the Fonz. You heard of the? I heard the. I'm sure the name. Yeah. So basically, the show is one of the biggest shows on TV ever, and it kept going and going and on and on and on. And there was one scene in particular for one of the episodes later on, like we're like 100+ episodes in, I believe. And
the Happy Days.
And one of the scenes, the Fonz was on the back. They were outside at a beach, and they were on, and the Fonz was on a boat. What's it called when you're being dragged by a boat and you're on like a water skiing?
Water skiing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Water skiing. He was doing that, and there was a little ramp here, and he was about to jump it, and jumped over a shark.
Oh.
So
I wonder what the shark looked like back in like the 80s.
I don't know.
That's just from like the 60s, no?
It's a 70s,
70s?
80s show. Yeah. So he
Like, did they have a guy with a stick? And he just took the shark and
I don't recall seeing the clip. I assume it was probably like you could see the guy's hands. Like,
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. But basically, he jumps the shark, and then audiences were just left like, "What the fuck? Are these guys running out of ideas?" So essentially, jumping the shark means they've officially run out of ideas. They tried something exciting.
Wow.
And it's not working out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So I guess
that one incident is now a TV term, jumping the shark.
I kind of like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I mean, it's a kind of but at the same time, it kind of sucks for the people of Happy Days.
Is it kind of like the know when to quit, know when to fold them,
know when to hold them?
Is it that concept?
Know
like,
when to burn away.
I'm sure that concept we could tell to a lot of people in life.
I don't know, Joe Biden.
What's wrong with my man Joe Biden?
You gotta know when to fold them.
What's wrong with my man Joe Biden?
What? No one. What's wrong with him? What isn't wrong with him? What?
My Democrat homeboy.
He doesn't even know who he is or who you are. We gotta understand.
Love you, Joe.
Brian, right? Brian, listen. I've been to Vietnam, and I love Vietnam. Vietnam's a great country, and I love your country, and we could support. And who are you again? That's your conversation if you ever met President Joe Biden.
So any sort of old politician, we pretty much can tell them don't jump the shark.
No, the new ones are also jumping the shark a little bit.
Okay.
You know, anyone can jump the shark. You just when you do something too long, you don't want to jump. You don't want to run ideas to create craziness. You know what I mean? You gotta spice. You can spice things up a little bit.
I like the
like for instance, let's say I was with a girl and the sex life is great. You know, everything's good. You know, we throw in a little spice in there here and there, and things are nice.
Okay.
But then all of a sudden, I threw in another dude.
Hey.
And then she's like, "Okay, I'm in it. I'm ready to go. This is exciting."
Okay.
That moment for me is jumping the shark because now she's excited to fuck another dude. So I realize I jumped the shark there. No, we need to see other people. You whore!
Hey.
That's how
I don't see nothing wrong there.
Oh, Jesus.
Sometimes, you gotta spice things up.
That's not spice matter. That's a whole
brought that example up. I think jumping the shark is now subjective.
Oh, my God.
I think
saying you would love that Happy Days.
I'm not just saying.
So now you're like, man, that's probably the best Happy Days episode of all time. You people need to understand. You guys are ridiculous.
Look, subjective thought process.
Oh my God, is there an episode of The Simpsons where you felt they jumped the shark? Because you don't watch it as much anymore.
No, I don't. I haven't. I probably haven't seen the last
not the newer
2 or 3
seasons,
episodes.
at least. Was there an episode where you're just like, okay, this is like too much? There had to have been because
I can't remember.
You don't watch it vividly.
It had to be. It had to be in the later episodes.
Word for word some of the episodes.
It had to be like in the later episodes, like
the late 2000s.
Yeah, I think.
You stopped. When did you stop?
I don't know.
Like
probably
late 2000s?
Probably the late 2000s. I would like to say, like after the movie. I would say. I would say almost like after the movie was like the. Obviously, a lot of people argue that season 14 is when it starts to go downhill. I think it is. Like anything after season 14 is just like, and then I think like around. And I could have this wrong, but like around season 18, that's when they released the movie. Mm-hmm. And then that's when I started like
picking up.
Yeah, the movie was good. Like I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the movie, but like I just wasn't the same after that. And I'm glad that they did a movie.
Yes, same.
And I'll always be a Simpsons fan no matter what. Right. But it's like
it's the greatest animated show of all time. You can't debate it.
I don't know what it was. I think it's like maybe like modern day values changed, so they had to sort of gear the dialogue and the sort of
wanted Apu to stay.
Well, I wanted the authenticity of it.
You heard it here first, folks.
The great thing about The Simpsons is that it was so classic and it was so like well done that it really spread like issues and like topics that everyone can sort of relate to, and laugh at.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah.
But I think because it got too modern and it was taking too much from the outside world into consideration, but it got dull. Or like gray in that case. But I guess you're right. Like, how many ideas can you realistically come up with instead of repeating the exact same stuff.
You know what it is in entertainment? I think nowadays it's not that people are they can't come up with ideas. It's just like they don't take risk anymore, I feel. So like they stop with because they fear that they might lose their audience with, you know, the ideas that they may have. Like they could address certain issues, but they're just like, oh, is this too much? You know what I mean? I feel like the earlier seasons of The Simpsons is they could address everything and anything, like South Park too, and it'll be fine. But now that, you know, society's become more sensitive, they don't want to address it as too much. So with the whole Apu situation, they're just like, maybe we should dial it down for a few more things too.
I can understand that.
So
I can definitely understand that.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, R.I.P. Apu, man. Smartest
Legit.
character in the show.
One of the greatest characters ever in any show, any animated show.
You know, shout out to the Quickie Mart. You know, gang.
But it's crazy because like guys like Family Guy are still going. Like they're bringing Futurama back. Like I'm excited to see.
Yes, July.
Because Futurama was really like ahead of its time. Like,
I agree.
No pun intended. But also at the same time, like it was just a great show. Like, they did everything extremely well.
It was fun.
Up until even the last seasons, like until they stopped making Futurama, it was still a great show.
Very funny show.
Did extremely well. So now I'm excited that if it is Matt Groening,
it is, yeah.
So Matt Groening and his team or whoever, like the vision for Futurama coming up, like what is it going to be like? Is it going to be the same Futurama that they sort of left off at, or are they going to sort of incorporate what they've done with The Simpsons, which is like modern day funny?
I mean, that's entertainment. They got to modernize it, right? They can't, if they go with the same stuff, then it's already been there, done that, right? And I get it because that's what worked for them in the past. But the thing is, you have to take risk and modernize your thing and see where it goes. I mean, I think Futurama hasn't disappointed me so far. Yeah. I mean, there's been some fantastic moments in that show. I think the saddest is the dog waiting for Fry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was rough. No pun intended.
The equivalent to the Simpsons episode when Homer's looking at the stars waiting like
for his mom.
For his mom. Like when his mom passes away.
Yeah. Oh, when his mom, that was
so
insane.
It's like, I'm wondering, and I haven't watched enough of the new Simpsons episodes, but is there that anymore? Sort of that like half-felt comedian, half-felt like heartfelt episodes.
I'm sure there is. I haven't watched the newer stuff, you know? But I'm sure there is. I don't know. We should give Simpsons another chance, man. Give Simpsons a chance.
We really should.
Give Simpsons a chance, guys. So if you're out there, if you have a Disney Plus account, give Simpsons a chance, y'all.
It's definitely tough to make you, like, you know, your listeners or your watchers, like, emotional in a sense.
It is.
You know, I think that's, like, a really tough thing to get into.
It is.
You know, like, there's so many shows and so many episodes that Carlson I can probably bring up where it's like, man, that got real emotional. Like, that made me, like, you know, put a tear in my eye kind of thing. Or, like, man, onions are real strong right now kind of thing. But I haven't seen too much of that nowadays.
Because, I mean, if the moment that something makes you cry, that's a Twitter complaint. And it starts a whole ass article. No one wants to make...
They shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. That's real fucked up. Let's cancel them for making me cry and shit. But I think feeling anything anymore, they don't want anyone to feel like, because we don't know, man. Because they could either take it as a damn, that's a whole emotional situation, or how dare you make me relate to this problem, you pieces of shit.
And what about these other people?
Yeah, why aren't we addressing these guys? Why are you trying to address my thing? Why not these folks over here? I don't know. It's just sad that Hollywood can't take risk anymore. They used to be the cool crowd, as Jim Carrey said, but when was the last time you cried at like a moment on a video or anything of entertainment of sorts that made you cry?
I watched recently, and I don't remember what season it was, but it was just like randomly popped up on my YouTube, like, recommended because I was listening to, like, you know, random acoustic guitar songs and stuff like that.
Random acoustic. Why do you listen to random acoustic?
I just had Wonderwall on repeat.
Oh dear God.
To be honest with you.
Was Hulk Hogan at least playing?
So there was this dude on like on American Idol or something like that, like this big Hawaiian dude or Samoan dude or something like that.
Yeah.
he came on and he like told his story, and he's telling how he went on there for his dad.
Yeah.
And his dad recently passed away within the last couple of months, so he's like dedicating this song to his dad. And it was this really sad song. I don't know if you ever heard it. It's called Monsters.
Slow Motion by Juvenile. Can you imagine? This one's for you, Dad. I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act slow mo. Simon Cowell just on the table.
Yeah. At the end of it, he just starts tearing up. He's like,
"Wow,
you dad.
Here's your
You,
ticket,
Dad.
man. Get out of here."
You, Dad.
You.
That was for you, Dad. We're making it big.
The other judge is like,
So what do you think?
okay. Like, what the fuck? Oh, God. Really? So that got
But
you,
yeah,
huh?
no, it did. Because the song that he sang was this song called Monsters by James Blunt. And for anyone who doesn't know that song, it's a pretty sad
James
song.
Blunt. Is that the one that did Beautiful?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. So the song is about his father passing away.
Oh,
So
okay.
he does the whole song about it or something like that. But it's just it's a sad song.
Mm,
And then I remember just thinking like, man, that was a really emotional moment, man.
damn.
So it got me teared up.
Damn.
It got me onioned up.
Yeah, huh?
You know,
Okay. Well,
got me bricked up.
it says a lot.
On a
if,
Wednesday?
Oh, my God. It got you. It says a lot that American Idol's getting you bricked up from a fat Hawaiian dude. Oh, my God. Well, we know what's your category on Pornhub. Freaking weirdo. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What about you? What about you?
It
What are your experience?
was funny enough. It was actually like 2 weeks ago. It was random. I was just like scrolling on my interwebs there, and I came across Jim Henson. Jim Henson is the creator of Sesame Street, the Muppets, that whole
huge.
universe.
Huge.
So like he passed away in like the late 80s
Mm-hmm.
or early 90s, I believe. And basically they had this whole ass memorial for him, and it was televised. And at one point, Big Bird made an appearance, like on the stage, like in the whole suit and everything.
Yeah.
And
Like the person who plays Big Bird. And, like, did the
he was
whole-
in the suit, and like he made it appear. He sang a song in tribute to because Jim Henson, he originally played Kermit the Frog.
Okay.
And Kermit has a song called Going Green, I believe it's called. And Big Bird sang that song. And then while singing it, you can hear the actor like choke up. Like he's like, because he was like really good friends with Jim.
Yeah.
And you can hear him like choke up during the singing. And I was like watching this, and I'm just like, fuck. And it wasn't just like a tear. I legitimately broke down like, fuck, this is awfully sad.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I think it was just like, it could be like a plethora of things. It was like him losing a friend.
Yeah.
Or just like, I think a big part of it was like me growing up with with Sesame Street, the Muppets and the whole thing.
Yeah.
And seeing that like, damn, these guys can get sad too. You know what I mean? Like, it's like reality setting in, and just like, God
Not
damn.
like a perfect world.
You know what I mean? It's just like, damn, these characters can get really sad too. It's like unbelievable. So like, I'm hearing him sing this song, and I'm like, shit, this is sad.
Yeah.
This is awful. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, there's humans inside these costumes. Sorry I ruined it for all you children out there watching it, but it's true, and you have to deal with it. And you know what? Santa's not real. And you want to know what is something else? Your parents are going broke every fucking year buying you Christmas gifts. So be more appreciative, you little shits. Don't make me add you on some people's kids.
It's a good reminder that like there's certain individuals in the world that make such a huge impact, you know, like Sesame Street. Like the Sesame Street's got to be like the most world known like child's.
I'd say so.
I would like to think that. I don't
so.
know that for a fact, but
I think they're.
I would like
I think
worldwide.
They're up there. I think
worldwide.
they're up there,
I would think so, right?
Yeah.
And like it affects so many different people.
Right.
Like, you could probably go ask a kid from like Samoa and a kid from fucking like Argentina, like who's Big Bird, and they'll probably know, or Elmo or something like that, right? So things like that are huge, and like somebody to pass away of that nature is such a big fucking
it's a
shock.
massive
So
thing,
I can imagine
having such an impact on the world. You know what I mean? Creating such a thing that generations to come would enjoy.
Yeah, because they're still going.
It's still going strong. Guest celebrities on the show all the damn time. Before the whole controvert, Chris Brown was on that show. You know, I'm just saying. Elmo, come take a walk with me. That girl say something to you? Did that girl say something to you? Sorry. Yeah, you know, and yeah, no, they have celebrities on that all the goddamn time. But yeah, man, Jim Henson, dude, R.I.P. for creating memories for children all over the world, all over the globe, and to really get you know, this real life can be tough, y'all. And you know, it's good. It's always good and nice to escape this reality from time to time. So appreciate you, Jim Henson.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
And R.I.P. to the guy that played Big Bird as well.
Also, in other news, you know, Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
You know, real superstar.
Oh yeah, the Queen of Rock
and Roll is what people call her. You know, I watched a bit of an interview the other day of Beyonce saying how big of an influence it was on her, and like Beyonce's fucking huge now, right? So it's like,
don't say that. She had Oh, you meant? You meant?
Oh, she got a big old.
Oh, go ahead.
Even though, like, Tina Turner wasn't my era, you know what I mean? And we know a couple of songs when you hear it, but I never really listened to Tina Turner.
Big wheels keep on turning.
Like stuff like
Proud Mary keep on burning, and we rolling on the river.
But she's definitely, you know, put her place and made an impact on the artists as of today, you know, that we happen to listen to.
Absolutely.
That I've listened to in the past and stuff like that. So,
and
you know,
she's been through some shit.
Is she?
Oh, she has, like, her husband, Ike Turner?
I don't know too much about.
Huh.
I know Ike Turner. I've heard Ike.
Oh, my God.
Like Ike and Tina?
Now,
I've heard of that,
if there was a definition of abusive husbands in the dictionary, Ike Turner's picture is goddamn.
Really? Give me the story.
It's raw. Give me the story. Bro, you got to watch What's Love Got to Do with It. That's on Disney Plus. One of the most like
crazy documentaries.
Realist. No, it's not. It's a biopic. It's they have actors play.
Okay.
Lawrence Fishburne plays Ike Turner, and Angela Bassett plays Tina Turner.
Damn.
And oh my God, she has gone through some shite, sir. Ike beat the shite out of her for years.
Why?
The motherfucker's crazy. He was on cocaine and shit. He's crazy. I remember watching an interview once with Ike Turner, and this was like way after they divorced. And she would ask him, like, is there truth to the rumors that you beat Tina? It's like, come on now. Listen. I remember one time Tina would just be sitting down there, and she'd be looking all sad. And I'm like, Tina, no, what? No, it was not Tina. She would call her Anime. What,
is that her middle name?
That's her birth name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anime. Why are you sitting down all sad? And she wouldn't even answer me. And I'd be like, bitch, why the hell are you all so sad? Now look, I chuckled because I'm like, what the actual fuck?
It's actually funny.
But
and
that's
it's not
insane.
The abuse part's not funny.
No, absolutely not. But it's like, why was that the reaction to? Just console her and be like, hey, what's wrong?
He's insane.
He's nuts.
He's literally
a lunatic.
So who is Ike Turner? Like,
Ike Turner was well, they met before they got famous, and he ended up being like the lead guitarist in Tina's band.
Oh, okay.
And he would write for Tina, produce for Tina.
Crazy.
Being married, having kids together.
That's crazy.
And dude, Ike was fucking nuts. So, I mean, the fact that she came out of that, she ended up becoming Buddhist, and she left him. She didn't want much in the divorce. All she wanted was Ike Turner's last name, to keep that, because her stage name at the point was Tina Turner. And while they were getting a divorce, it would have been like...
Don't you get to keep that anyway? You have to fight for that?
Well, they're in court.
I swear, like...
So Ike was just like, nah, that didn't happen. That's my family name. Bitch, don't give me no.
Like, that's weird, because, you know, when, like, you get married and let's say, like, you know, the wife happens to change the last name or vice versa.
I think back then it wasn't that much of a...
like normally you can still go by your not all women change back to their maiden name.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. But Tina, I don't know. I guess it was like a thing where I guess she wanted legally binding that she gets to keep the name, and he didn't want her to, because technically, I mean, it is her name, right? Like it is his name, and she's releasing products with his name on it now, right?
That's where I can see like if he argued to be like, hey, like now her name is bigger than just my name.
Yeah,
it's like a fucking
thing. I want to cut. Yeah, she's using my name.
Yeah, literally. It's like a whole.
Now
fucking,
she's like, nah.
It's like a brand.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Exactly.
Like
so
I can
now
understand
she's like,
that.
yeah. So now she's like, nah, that ain't happening.
And she's like, no, like I don't give him nothing no more. It's like take whatever the hell you want, but I'm still Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's sad.
But actually, no, I'm lying. He actually owned the rights.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Even after the divorce too.
That's fucked up.
So yeah.
Crazy, all these like artists getting screwed out of their like stuff.
If only you knew some of these artists are freaking lunatics. James Brown was up there in terms of being a lunatic. Hey, what you brought me over for? Yeah, that was a lunatic right there. But hey, man, Tina, R.I.P. One of the greatest singers of all time.
Yeah,
you know, we'll always have "What's Love Got to Do with It." Simply the best. And what's the other song that she did? Proud Mary, the one I was singing earlier. But yeah, Tina Turner, you lived a long life, and you came through. You went through hell and back, and now you're goated. So, R.I.P. to you, sister. R.I.P. Oh boy. I was actually going through YouTube this week. I was on this YouTube page called Trap Lore.
Trap Lore.
Never heard basically of this English dude does all these mini documentaries on these famous trap rappers or rappers in general. He was doing one on a rapper named King Von. Has that name come up?
Sounds familiar, but I don't know any of the songs.
Oh my god!
I wouldn't be able to name you a song.
What are you doing, dude? Took her to the O. Crazy Story 2.0. What are you doing, man? Hunter would be so disappointed in you.
No idea.
Oh my god.
King Von, no idea.
Basically, King Von is a rapper from O Block. O Block. Bang man. Shout out to O Block. You know who's the biggest trapper that came out of O Block?
Is it
Michelle Obama.
Oh.
Michelle Obama is literally from O Block. It's a true story.
That's gangster.
That's gangster AF.
That's gangster.
You know, she definitely reps the set when she was back in the office. It's like, O Block. Oh shit! The camera had to close the blinds. These bitches love salsa. All the you know,
she probably listens to that song.
Oh come on, man! That's O Block finest. There's no way, bro. I could be in the goddamn head office at in Ottawa. I'll be repping North York till I die if they had an anthem. Know what I'm saying? Shit. Anywho, back to Mr. Vaughn. There was a documentary on him. They allege that he was a serial killer.
A serial killer? How do they allege this? Like,
so it hasn't been proven because he actually went to court and he beat the case, like 2 of his cases. But the documentary explores basically the beefs that he'd have within O Block and how he may have been attached to 11 murders that were in the Chicago area.
Wow.
And he practically got away with it, but he was murdered eventually himself, and he got into a fight and he got shot like 4 times. But yeah, they're saying that before he was even famous, he had 7 bodies on him.
Wow.
And the documentary would explore the beefs that he had with each person. Even he would have interviews, and when they would ask him about the person, he would be like, "Oh, I was really sad about their death and whatnot." And then like it was a Zoom interview that he did. He'd be like, hold on. He moves the camera away from the face. You can hear him and his boys laughing about said person's death.
Wow. Made himself out.
Yeah, dude. And that's not even half of it. There was points where his Twitter was full of him exposing him, literally saying, I killed these motherfuckers, and no one's doing anything about it. Like, evidence upon evidence. All they had to do was log into Twitter and be like, they're here and here. And no one did anything. The judge is like, you're free to go.
That's crazy.
It was insane.
Well, the judge be like, oh, it's social media.
Yeah, the Trap Lord, this was a 3-hour documentary, and I watched every single bit.
That's
and
crazy.
It was nuts. It was insane. Like, literally, the whole thing was him going through Vaughn's Twitter and connecting the times of the things
really?
that he said.
Oh, like some real investigative
dude was
shit.
in it.
That's
He
awesome.
was in it.
That's awesome.
And I was a big fan. But yeah, so if y'all want some YouTube documentary to watch, Trap Lore, check him out.
Check him out.
He's solid. I like him. I'm a big fan. But yeah, King Von. Oh my God. And so now, like, because King Von passed away, it kind of bothers me that he gets all this attention now.
So he gets attention more than he was when he was alive?
Well, I mean, he has a mural in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's like, God,
damn,
what the fuck are we doing? This dude killed people, and he doesn't even say it on his Twitter. He raps about it. You know that long time joke about rappers incriminating themselves. This dude literally is doing that.
He's literally the example,
telling stories of literal murders that took place, and no one's like, man, do you not see how that coordinates with the murder that just took place?
That's wild.
It's just like, what are we doing, folks? Huh?
I don't wish bad upon people, but
come on.
You can't be doing that to yourself, man.
Bro, called himself a demon, you know, saying that he enjoyed, like, his tweets were like, dude was pure evil, bro. He was pure evil. Pure evil. He enjoyed killing. He said he has a fucking problem. And
yeah, that's fucked up.
I don't get it, man.
That's some real
What are we doing,
shit.
guys?
You don't say shit like that.
You know what I mean? Guys, dude killed innocent people. Bystanders. People that he messed with. Like, what are we doing, folks?
Yeah.
Guys, he's an evil guy. Catchy songs. Oh.
I don't know any of them.
Oh, my God. You got to listen to Took It to the O.
Took it to, okay.
Got it from this silly bitch. But took it to the O. Good song. Catchy song. I got to give it to him. So, yeah, but watching those documentaries, it was really interesting. It reminds me of those Beef documentaries. Remember Beef?
Yeah, I do remember those documentaries.
Yo,
you can get those on VCR, man.
Yes.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those were good times.
I'm pretty sure my brother had one or two of them.
I had a few copies. I didn't have. I downloaded them illegally. Go ahead, sue me. What are you going to do?
Thanks to Pirate Bay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pirate Bay.
Shout out to Pirate Bay one time. Yeah, I watched a few of those. The Ja Rule 50 Cent one was quite popular. Jay-Z and Nas had one. Lupe was in one.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I remember that one.
I wonder with who.
I forget what he was a skateboarder. I forget what his
oh yes, okay. I think I remember this one.
What's his name?
Yeah,
you know.
There's one black dude.
Yeah.
Black skateboarder dude.
Yeah. He had
He's calling him like a
fake skater.
Fake skater, something like that.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, man,
hey, I get it.
To each their own. Don't judge people because they're not real skaters. All right. He made a whole anthem about it, and it was quite popular. Where's your anthem, fake skater? Bitch. Huh? I'm sorry. Where's your food and liquor?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Where's your the cool? Huh? Bitch. Where's your food and liquor too, bitch? But yeah, Beef, man.
You know what's something crazy that happened this week?
What happened this week?
Well, it like stemmed over to last week as well, but the Lakers got swept.
We're gonna talk about that. Yeah.
Huge.
That is
huge.
That's an easy I'm leaving the team and I'm gonna sign somewhere else by LeBron James.
So here's like one big question because a lot of people are talking about it.
Go ahead.
And I have my own views about it.
Yeah.
But does it tarnish LeBron's sort of, like legacy that he got swept in his later years?
It's like LeBron is human at the end of the day. As good as he is, he can't. Not every team is a fixer-upper, right? But does the Lakers really need anything else?
They're established.
They're established.
They're an established team.
Top two teams in NBA history. It's Celtics and then them.
Yeah.
What else do they need? What else does LeBron need? He's already in the conversation. But I guess it's just a competitive spirit in him. Do you think he's better? He's a GOAT over Jordan? The correct answer we were looking for is no, he's not. Jordan is the greatest of all time.
Because I honestly think that Jordan's probably the GOAT, but I think it's really hard to say that he's not. Because LeBron literally is doing it at this level for like 22 years now or something like that. Literally, like, it's crazy to see.
Got the all-time scoring record.
And, like, how good he's been consistently every year.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, it's hard not to. The amount of championships, even though he, like, did some movements that not everyone would agree with. Like going to South Beach, like that whole Miami interview.
That was like, wow.
But it's hard not to say that he was not the greatest of all time. Now, so I personally think Jordan is, but like I get from an outside perspective, LeBron is the greatest of all time.
You won't argue. You won't argue with it.
He's a Tom Brady.
But I will argue with it. Here's the deal. You sons of bitches. LeBron's been in this NBA 20 seasons now, apparently. My thing is, LeBron has 5 chips.
Yeah, I think so.
5.
I think 5.
All right. Jordan has 6. And he did that in 14 seasons.
Yeah.
And LeBron needed 20 to accomplish his little goal there. All right. Huh. And you know what else is special? Jordan did it all on one team. Different players came through.
Yeah.
And he made them better.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true.
What did LeBron do? He went to South Beach there, naked girls on the beach, and then he won the chip. He had to come back to Cleveland and be like, I need to do it for y'all. I need to do it for y'all. Please take me back. And they did it. They did it one season. In arguably the greatest finals of an NBA history.
Yeah. The 3-1 comeback.
That was a great one. That was a movie.
Yeah. I'm sure they're gonna make a movie about
I would imagine they would.
Or
that was
some
fantastic.
Sort of like sports documentary about it.
It was fantastic. Well, all I'm saying is, what shoes are you wearing today? Huh? You ain't wearing the LeBrons, I'll tell you that. There's no LeBrons in your closet. I know that for a fact. You ain't lining up for the newest LeBrons coming out, are you? No, you're ordering it online because there's always available.
Does Michael Jordan have an Instagram?
I don't know.
I guess you can't really even talk. Like, that's not even really an argument. Because like some people are like, how many followers you have on Instagram?
Because, I mean, like, people would be like, oh, Drake is the biggest superstar on the planet. But Justin Bieber has more followers than he does.
Yeah. I think, like, Adele
probably had, Bad Bunny, I think, has more.
Yeah.
The Kardashians have more.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Y'all need to work on your arguments because the data doesn't support. All right.
It's like the generation that would have thought, or that majority thinks that Jordan is the GOAT, probably don't have Instagram, or it's a very select few. But like everybody who thinks LeBron is the GOAT, or at least a larger amount of people who think LeBron is the GOAT, has Instagram. So I would assume that, you know, like I would follow LeBron on Instagram if do you follow LeBron?
I don't. I only follow like 2 celebrities.
Oh, okay. And who are these celebrities? I'm
Dave Chappelle
questioning,
and Chris Rock.
Okay. All right.
That's it. And I think Complex is like Complex post any popular photos from these celebrities, so I'll just use that. Shout out to Complex. Okay. I got a vent.
All right.
I got a vent.
I'm ready to hear it.
All right.
I think our listeners are ready to hear it as well.
Brampton, Ontario is known in Ontario for having the highest insurance rates in all of Ontario.
Yes.
And there's a specific reason for that. It's nothing too crazy to investigate. You motherfuckers drive like idiots. All right, you're monsters on the road, and it's not necessary. I've been to Brampton. Why are you driving so fast?
We have friends from Brampton.
And where do you need to go in Brampton that you need to drive so fast?
They drive like maniacs.
Now, if you want to leave Brampton, I understand if you want to drive so fast. But there's nothing in Brampton you have to drive so fast about. All right? That's all I got to say about that part. Now then, there was a 6buzz video that was posted where a man was begging his followers to help him out because 3 of his parked vehicles were hit by a random person. Mm-hmm. And they were damaged bad.
What kind of help was he asking for?
Money, obviously.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a jerk.
Now, hear me out. I work in the insurance game, so I know how this works. If your vehicle is parked and hit by another vehicle, If you have the coverage for it, collision coverage is what you need. Either collision or all perils, which is a standard thing. You need one of those if you ever get into a collision with another vehicle.
Remember this.
Note this.
All
right? If you're hit by a random vehicle and that vehicle runs off after, your insurance will cover you. You just have to pay the deductible, but that's all you pay, and your insurance will cover you. Now, if that other vehicle stays after they hit your vehicle, no deductible. You're not at fault. You don't got to pay a damn thing. Your insurance will cover you.
Sick.
My thing is, this dude had 3 cars on his lot. And he told people that his insurance company will not cover. Does that make sense to you?
Scam artist.
Why the fuck are 3 parked vehicles on your lot and your insurance will not cover you? Huh? Pardon? No. Something's not right here. I had to rethink about this in my adjuster mind. I had to go full adjuster on this one. All right? I had to dig deep. I had to make sure that I'm not losing my goddamn mind, because this makes no sense to me. This is clear cut. We're going to help you out. There's no way that insurance will say, no, we will not help you out unless you didn't have the coverage or something's fishy. Me personally, I'm leaning towards something's fishy. I saw the damages on the vehicle. They're pretty bad. You mean to tell me that all 3 vehicles were hit and that other vehicle that hit them drove off after? Do you know how bad of a damage that vehicle had to have had to just drive off after?
It shouldn't have been able to,
there's no way.
Off, no.
No way. No way.
Especially hitting 3 cars.
3 cars, dude.
Like, you think he hit one, backed up, hit another one?
No. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Even if he did that, the damage would have been severe. The dude was driving at full blast at that point. The vehicle that caused this, there was no way it could drive off. Absolutely no way. And you live in Brampton with all these nice ass houses. Not one person had video cameras? Huh?
Yeah, that's true.
Right? You're ripping people off, and you should not be asking people for money if you know you fucked up and you're trying to rip people off and your insurance off. Shame on you, sir. You know what you did. And for that reason, the adjuster in me, because I do this, man.
For life.
You are on some people's kids.
Welcome.
Enjoy your stay.
Yeah.
Get cozy. I hope you like pedophiles, because we have a few on the list. All right? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I don't know what this guy was thinking, man.
Here's the deal. If anyone saw this TikTok or post, do not support this man because he is ripping you off. Note it. And I know you TikTok motherfuckers are impressionable, so don't do it. Look at me and listen to me. I'm an adjuster here. I know this shit like the back of my god. I know this shit. Don't help him. All right? And for all your insurance needs, please go to Murph to here. He'll help you out.
He had 3 cars.
3 cars.
He had a lot of money to have 3 cars.
3 cars.
Some good money, like some good income. You know?
3 cars.
But yeah, no, he definitely deserved that.
Oh my God.
He definitely deserved to be on some people's kids. You can't be trying to scam people. Like,
No,
obviously,
dude.
I would feel bad if you're my neighbor and I see that your cars are hit.
Yeah.
But you don't just go asking you know what I mean? Your insurance is not going to cover it. Like, what do you mean?
Like what? No. What do you mean your insurance is not
You
going
probably
to
just
cover?
didn't have insurance on those cars. If, you know.
You live in Brampton and literally the highest premium in the goddamn province, and you don't have insurance. You know how freaking reckless these dudes are. It's literally fucking monster truck derbies out
Literally.
there, and you don't have insurance.
Free for
I
all.
get it. Premiums are high, but dude, it's high for a reason in Brampton because these motherfuckers drive like crazy. Get insurance.
Yeah, hands down.
And by the way, I want to remind you folks, it's illegal to drive without insurance. It's a crime. Get insurance.
And those are the life lessons from Carlos
There.
in insurance policies.
I can't take it, man.
Today.
Fuck. Now you got me talking about work outside of goddamn work. Pissing me off. We got to talk about some people's kids.
Give it to me.
British Columbia.
Oh, BC.
A specific high school is handing out something to kids as young as 15.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. But explain it to our listeners. So
I came across this in an effort to make sure kids are being safe with the actions they're taking, the situations. So as young as 15 years old, the school is handing out safe snorting straws.
For what?
Now,
what is a safe snorting straw?
That's
anyway?
an excellent question, and I'll tell you what it is. Do you snort stuff?
Maybe like nasal spray.
Yeah, anywho. Well, with nasal spray, it comes with the snort already in the right? So it's already safe. So the assumption with safe snorting for kids as young as 15 is, the message behind it is, if you got cocaine, do it safely.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, I remember growing up watching cartoons, after-school specials, Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
The message was pretty clear.
Mm-hmm.
Say no to drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Even as I got older, there would be shows like Degrassi, drama pieces. Even adult movies I would watch as a kid. And all of them ended the same. You either die of an overdose or at a shootout with Colombians.
You know what's crazy? Just to quickly, I was on YouTube the other day and I was watching this like compilation of like old 90s. Sorry. Old 90s, like early 2000s commercials during like our time when we were big on television. I don't know if they have this anymore, but like there was a big push for like stay away from drugs.
Yeah.
Stay away from alcohol.
Yes.
In commercials that were funded by the government.
Yes.
And like I would be shocked if that just doesn't exist anymore. And then like we've gone so liberal and so left that we're now providing safe ways for children
people to do drugs.
For children. People like, you're an adult. I get the whole safe space shit that they kind of have in BC. Like, I kind of get that.
Sure.
Still on the fence about it.
You live on BC. You have to do something to live there.
But fucking,
I'm just saying.
But for 15-year-old and like 16-year-olds to give them like, okay, here.
What problems are you possibly going through at 15-year-old where you have to do drugs like cocaine?
Crazy.
Like
weed,
dude.
Like weed and stuff. We were smoking weed when we were 16.
I've been called the N-word every single day of my life. Not one time did I ever think, fuck, man, I need to do me some cocaine. I need some crack.
Crazy, man.
Like, come on.
Crazy.
What are we doing? Why are you guys justifying this by giving... Come on. Can you imagine they give out the straws and then they take attendance? Jimmy, are you... Here. Oh, God. Here. I'm here. Come on, man. What is that?
And the teacher's like, Jimmy, did you use a safe straw? Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Shit. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Then, all right with me.
But yeah, there needs to be something done there.
What the hell are we doing?
That's actually wild.
That is madness. 15 years old?
Yeah.
You know how rough and all this fentanyl shit? God forbid they use a safe straw and they overdose. At least they use a safe straw. Not so safe anymore, is it?
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Really
dumb. Come on. Guys, stop justifying that cocaine is okay. It's not okay. No one should do it, but I mean, hey, they're kids. They don't have the... We're trying to fight these motherfuckers to get off social media and not pay attention. We always tell these guys to express your feelings whenever their feelings get hurt. And now you want them to do cocaine? Is that it? We giving up?
That's a really weird look.
That high school in British Columbia, You know what? You can join that motherfucking Brampton on some people's kids. Because this is bad. This is legit horrible what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Agreed.
Ah.
Agreed. No sense.
Some people's kids, literally. Like, what? Guys. I mean, can you imagine those kids going home from school? It's like, hey, honey, how's your first day of school? I think my teachers are okay with me doing cocaine.
You know, like, I remember, like, in, like, sex ed, did they provide us condoms? Do you remember? I don't even think they did.
No.
I don't think they did.
I remember once in sex ed, I put a condom on the wooden dildo they provided.
There was a wooden dildo?
Yeah, and they wanted us to practice. Mine broke. It's a habit. I mean, what can I say?
Oh,
jeez.
That's hilarious.
Well, it broke, and then I just threw it up in the air, and everyone started laughing. I'm like, mine
waving
broke.
It around.
Hey, can I get another condom? It broke. But at the end of the day, it didn't taught me nothing because I don't even use condoms. Pull out king, baby.
I think you need to take sex ed again.
Well, I don't need to. And for all of y'all saying I have kids, fuck y'all. I don't know you. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Whatever. But still. Ah, my God, that riled me up, that article. That riled me up. Shame on BC. Man. Shame. For shame. I have a story.
I'd love to hear it.
I need you to picture this for me.
All right.
Got it. All right. You're visualizing. You're at a bar.
All right.
You're out with the boys.
All right.
It was a long day at work. Some females there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, shut up.
It's with the boys. Oh, yeah.
and females there. And some females there to weigh out the heterosexuality in the
to give you a vision.
God damn it.
Equal amount of men and equal amount of women.
Anyway. Jesus. All right.
You're the boys. All right.
Oh, great. and females too. Aw.
Well, you gotta ruin everything.
Jesus. Anyway, so you're out there with the boys. It was a long day of work.
All right.
You're having your beers, and then it's time for you to go pee.
Okay.
So you go up, you go to the bathroom. All the stalls are taken.
All right.
You realize, fuck, what can I do?
Mm-hmm.
So you go outside, and you notice there's a pond.
All right.
You take a piss in the pond.
Okay.
You're pissing, you're letting out all the stress, all that liquid. Then all of a sudden, a crocodile comes out of a pond.
Oh. Let's take a left turn, but all right.
So while the crocodile comes out, it bites your arm off.
All right.
Now then, do you believe a scenario like this would happen to you?
Not to me.
No. But let me ask you, when you hear a story like this, if it were to happen anywhere in the world, where do you think this would happen?
So there's one place that's been in the news a lot for its policies that have just been passed. But it's in the news all the time. I'm going to guess Florida.
Bingo.
Florida and Florida only.
Florida, mother. This is stories like this why this place should burn to the fucking ground. No, I'm kidding. I would like to go to Florida one day, so please don't hate on me. But yes, this story is true, and it took place in good old Florida. Man goes out.
It was like at a bar?
At a bar.
Like close to some sort of pond?
Yes.
Wow. That's crazy.
And the crocodile, it's not an exaggeration. It didn't just bite it. It literally bit his whole arm off.
So there's no arm.
He no longer has an arm.
That is fucking nuts. Holy shit.
But to be fair, they took out the crocodile out of the pond. So you're safe.
Why would you even do that? What are you going to do with the crocodile? You know how they have that rule where at least it's in Canada or like at least in Ontario. So like if somebody's dog attacks a person,
they'll put it down.
They'll put it down.
Yeah.
Do they put down these alligators? You think?
I think so. Well, in Florida, actually, I don't know.
They probably just.
Yeah, they're probably just like, all right, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. I'm sorry about that, buddy. You want a free beer?
Yeah. God, literally.
Oh my God.
They
like,
throw a picture at him.
All right, yeah. Get out of here. It's like, buddy, all right? Hey, stop screaming so much, all right? You're going to ruin the bar. It's a big night tonight. I don't know, man. I keep telling you, man. I keep telling these motherfuckers about Florida. It's getting it's a shitstorm over there. It's a shitstorm over there in general. And I'm not even talking about the policies. Just the people there are insane.
Absolutely insane.
And plus, you can tell even in their high schools, they're probably like, fuck the straws. If you're going to do cocaine, just make it quick so I can go through the lesson. 100%. That's Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Florida, big news of the governor. Is he governor?
Robert DeSantis. I think he's a governor of Florida.
He's governor, right?
Yeah.
Your boy is running for president. It's him versus Trump for a Republican seat.
Yeah, I think they're like.
That's going to be. Now, that's a debate I got to see. All right. I was excited for Trump versus Clinton, but Ron DeSantis versus Trump, that's going to be a show of show. My word. For the Republican seat, whoo, wee.
I think I saw a news article today on how they're like 1 and 2, but Trump is still like. By far, the favorite.
Here it is. Trump is a narcissist who only loves himself. Ron DeSantis loves his country so much to the point where he wants all gay people out the fucking thing, and abortions to never happen.
Yeah, he's a little bit nuts,
and apparently not a fan of the black people. So,
I've heard of that as well.
Yeah. So, my God, wow. This is he's a Republican's wet dream.
Yeah. Tune in for like CNN over the next.
Keep it, and you want to watch this.
And
trust
Fox
me.
News for the next.
You really want to watch this.
Like, when's the election?
2024. They're gonna.
Okay, so now they're like got to go up against each other and all that kind of. Okay.
Well, it's just a Republican seat. I believe they're gonna choose one this year, and then next year they're gonna run for president.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bro, if Ron actually wins this whole thing. There's no way, though. I highly doubt he'll win.
I don't know.
He's way too hated outside. Like, even people in Florida fucking hate him. Disney hates the guy.
I heard about that.
They wanted to create a whole university out there, and they're like, nah, fuck that shit.
Nah, fuck all that.
No, never mind. Screw that. Freaking the NAACP are telling black people to not, or the colored people to not even go to Florida.
Yes.
Because of the policies they have over there.
How crazy is that?
That's nuts.
It's like,
what organization is telling you not to go somewhere?
Don't go to a different state.
Yeah.
That could be technically right beside your own state because their rules don't. Like
they go
rules
against
aren't in
your
favor
people
against your
of
people
color.
of color. Yeah, in 2023. Can you believe that shit? Fucking nuts, man.
It's like, what the fuck? What the shit? Oh my God. But people ain't gonna listen though. People not they're not even gonna put on masks during COVID and shit.
People love Florida, man.
Fuck, Disney World's over there.
People love Florida.
Universal Studios,
the beach.
The Rock lives there.
They got that strip where it's like all the fucking clubs and all that shit. Man, when are we going to Florida?
Yeah, shit. I'm saying, fuck this podcast. Let's turn this shit off. Let's get our tickets and let's go. Oh boy. But yeah, that's gonna be a good time. That's all I got this week.
I think we're at the end of the rope.
The end of the rope, yeah. All right, folks. Thanks for listening to our BS this week. Tune in next week. We'll have more BS, more updates, more life gatherings, And thank y'all for sticking with us.
Yeah, Carlos and I should have a good story for our next episode. There'll be some cool stuff happening tonight, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
All right. On that note, okay. Well, I guess you heard the man. Next week, you might hear some stories, but who knows? We'll see. But on that note, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. Fill it in.
Peace, everybody.
Fill it in. Fill it in.
Whoop, whoop.
Fill it in.